Hello, greetings according to your time wherever you're watching me. This is Fumi Solutions TV. This TV is all about style, faith, media, and marriage. It is all about bringing the real life situations to change the lives of people. How are you doing? How is everyone? How is family? We have few days to the end of year 2022. We have a great year, an amazing year of 2023 ahead of us. One major thing that is very important for all of us is about the goals. We need to set goals. We need to set goals. The benefit of goals is to grant us the opportunity and the privilege to measure our progress, how we are doing, where we are going, in everything. We should have goals regarding relationship, business, personal goals, professional goals, all form of goals that we may want to have. It's very, very important because we need to have direction. We need to have direction in what we are doing, life purpose, relationship. So as you know, this channel is all about style, faith, media, and marriage. So specifically, I'll be talking about relationship goals. Relationship goals in this chat. Yes, like I said, goals should be for everything. But to have a relationship goal will guide us in how the relationship is progressing. Our relationship. To the singles out there, do you have a specific relationship? What I mean by specific is that, do you know where that relationship is landing you? Do you know where that relationship is going? Did you communicate? Did you talk about what you want on the first date? Even if you don't have the opportunity to talk on the first date, you can still discuss what you want to see, where you want that relationship to be. So it's one very important thing is to have a smart goal regarding your relationship. What do I mean by smart? Specific. Your relationship must be specific. That relationship you are in, do you know what it is all about? Some people will say they are in a relationship because they are friends of benefits. They are in relationship with understanding. They are in serious relationship. They are in committed relationship. Do you know the specific thing, purpose about that relationship? Because if you know, then you will know where you are going. And when the ship of the relationship is not steering in the direction that you know, then you'll be able to quickly call your attention, the attention of your partner, into it, and to say, okay, this is what you are saying. This is not what you both agree upon. So relationship goals is one of the goals that we should have as we are preparing to cross over into year 2023. It is very important because relationship failure can lead to discouragement. It can lead to distractions of other purposes. So for us to progress and to achieve purpose as we plan and progressing into 2023, it is very, very important for the spouse to have relationship goals. It's not only for singles. Even the married spouse, you can see them and still have relationship goals. You want to build your relationship. You want to know each other more. You want to be able to be free with each other. You want to step out of your comfort zone to know who you are with as your spouse and partner, right? So it is another reason why relationship goal is very, very important as we are planning to cross over into 2023. We should have goals for so many things: life purpose, business, health, career. But when it comes to relationship goals, it's one of the things that people don't set. People don't set relationship goals. And it is very, very important because when you set relationship goals, you will be able to know how to manage your time, whether your time is being managed wisely regarding that relationship that you have. I've seen people in relationship for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and the relationship, they don't know where the relationship is ending because there is no smart goal regarding that relationship. Every relationship should have a goal at the beginning of the year, and you review periodically, maybe in the middle of the year or towards the end of the year. You want to know what that relationship goals, what have you achieved? Have you achieved, for example, someone asked me the other day, Fumi Solutions TV, what do you think about relationship goals? People say it's very important. It is very, very important to have a relationship goal. Your relationship goal must be attainable. Attainable in the sense that you know that the lifespan of that relationship. If you are single, you know that, okay, you just want to cut for like 3 years. You want to be in that relationship for 2-3 years before you get to the level of courtship or proposal, and before you get into marriage. So it has to be attainable. A relationship that is not attainable, then you know that you don't want to waste your time. Why do you want to venture into something that you know that is not going to? It has no. It has the beginning, but it doesn't have end. You don't know where that relationship is going to land. So what are the specific things? Relationship goals has to be specific. It has to be specific. It has to be measurable. You want to measure. It has to be attainable. And it has to be relevant. Also has to be timely. It has to be timely. Your relationship is, you just don't want to be in an open-ended relationship. A relationship that you don't know, you know when it starts, you don't know when it is going to, where it is going to land. No. So what are the things? I'm going to give you some parameters and the metrics when you are setting your relationship goals for 2023. One thing is that you want to have a time that you want to getting to know each other is one of the goals that you should have when you are setting your relationship goals. Like I said, smart relationship goals. You want to have it. It is very, very important. You know, let me cite an example now. The scenario of May Yul Edochie and Yul Edochie. I'm thinking that maybe at the beginning of the relationship, probably they didn't talk about polygamy. Because if they talked about polygamy and they both agreed on it, I don't think you will go and venture into polygamy. And the lady, May Edochie now kind of like telling, yes, she already forgives, she continues to forgive and be friend with you, but she refused to be numbered in polygamous family. So that is another reason why we should try as much as possible to set a relationship goal. And number one thing is the getting to know each other better. You want to know each other better. Knowing each other is to know what your partner wants, what your partner believes when it comes to faith. Because May Edochie now keeps saying her faith is not supporting and not believing in polygamy. So getting to know each other better is one of the parameters that you should include in your relationship goals. Learning about each other's belief system is another parameters and the metrics that you want to include in your goals, relationship goals. When you are setting your relationship goals, smart relationship goal, it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. So when you are setting your relationship goals, you want to learn about each other's belief system. It is very, very important because I'm not sure Yul Edochie learned about May Edochie's belief system. Because right now, that is the scenario that we can discuss here today. I'm using that as an example. The lady keeps saying, May Edochie keeps saying that our belief does not support polygamy. So one of the parameters and the metrics that you want to include in your smart relationship goal is to learn about each other's belief system. So someone said moving in together before getting married. It depends. It depends. As a child of God, that you are a Christian, you cannot say you want to move in together before you get married. You cannot say that, because there is no way you will move in together that you will not sleep together. And the Bible says that the bed must not be defiled. But for people of non-faith that believe that there is nothing wrong for them to move in together before they get married, if that is what you want to include in your SMART goal, to learn about each other, you can, as your belief system allow you. But as a child of God, thank you, Leke, for being here. God bless you. Thank you so much. Feel free to share. I'm talking about SMART relationship goals. It is very important as we are progressing, going into 2023. Everybody should have goals, SMART goals. What do I mean by SMART? SMART as in specific goal, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. Not only for relationship, but for business, for life purpose, for career, for finances, personal goal, professional goals. We should have goals. And very important also to have SMART relationship goals. Very, very important, because what are the parameters that you include in the relationship goals? One of the parameters is to getting to know each other, and you have to allot time. Because if you don't allot time, you'll be wasting your time. If you don't allocate time, you will be wasting your time. Even though getting to know each other should be continuous, you cannot finish knowing each other. But before you move your relationship to the next level of action, like proposal, like when you are in courtship, proposal, and before you get to premarital counseling, and before you go into marriage, you want to allocate time and you want to pay attention. When you allocate time, it will help you not to waste your time. It will help you to know how the relationship is progressing, whether it's a relationship that you are getting what you need, that is relevant to what makes you happy, what gives you joy, what gives you happiness, in terms of characters, in terms of attention, in terms of appreciation, in terms of love. Because love only is not enough to keep two partners together in relationship. Even in marriage, love only is not enough to keep marriage. There are many other things that is needed that I call juice, catalyst, ingredients to make relationship and marriage work. So when you are in a relationship, as we are going to 2023, make sure that you have SMART relationship goals. And one of the things is getting to know each other better, learning about each other's belief system. So that when you learn about each other's belief system, everybody will know that this is the boundary that we cannot cross. Because when it comes to my spouse, this is the SMART relationship goals that we have, and these are things that we both believe in. So it is very, very important to learn about each other's belief system. And it is also very, very important for both of you to know what triggers the mood of each other in a negative way, so that you don't offend each other. You want to decide, because some spouse will get married and they will discover that their spouse does not want children. Another thing is that parameters that you want to include in your SMART relationship goals is that you want to decide whether you want to have children. And even when you know that you are going to have children, you want to know the number of children that you both want to have. You will see some couple, I've seen couples that they will say, okay, we only agree that we are going to have 2 children. Now you want more. And the man will be like, okay, if you don't want to have more children, he's going to go outside to go and look for somebody that is going to give him additional child. So it is one of the reasons why people need to have SMART goals when it comes to relationship. When you have SMART goal when it comes to relationship, SMART as in specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. You want to know the number of children that you want to have in your marriage and when you even want to have them. Do you want to have them the space of 3 years or 2 years, or you want to have them back to back so that they can grow together? So very important to have smart relationship goals when it comes to relationship. You want to know the number of children that you want to have when you get married. How many number of children you want to have. The number of years that you want to have them apart. Do you want to have them back to back so that they can grow together? Or you want to give space? Some people will say, okay, we want our children, one child to be in college, and when that child finish college and the other child goes to college. So they give like a relatively sizable number of years, maybe like by 3 to 4 years gap before they give birth to another child. So it is one of the reasons why you want to discuss, even as married, if you didn't have smart relationship goal before you got married, and after you got married, you should start to set smart relationship goal. As we are getting into 2023 now, you want to have, maybe in 2023 you want to know whether you want to get pregnant in 2023. It is one of the smart goals that you want to put there. Or you want to do something different. So you want to have. Then another thing is that you want to decide spending more time together. Because if everybody is chasing money, husband is chasing money, wife is chasing money, or singles that are in relationship, both partners are chasing money, you don't even have time together. How are you going to know each other? How are you going to learn about the belief system of each other? How are you going to understand each other? How are you going to set priorities when it comes to the goals that you set? So very important. Very important to put in your relationship goals for 2023 to include these parameters, spending more time together. Spending more time together, how can you do that? You can achieve that maybe by walking together in the evening after the close of work, or you can sit down to watch a movie together. You want to include this parameter in your relationship goal for 2023 because it's going to help you to build a relationship. It's going to help you to understand each other. It's going to help you to avoid conflict. It's going to help both of you to connect spiritually and physically. When you spend more time together, then you will develop more affection towards your spouse or your partner that you are spending quality time with. So it is one of the parameters and the metrics to include in your relationship goals for 2023, spending time together as couples. When you are spending time together, then you want to identify what you are doing together when you are spending time together. Are you reading novels together? Are you watching movies together? Are you cuddling each other? Or are you discussing? Are you just discussing freely what has happened in the past, what you guys used to enjoy when you were dating, when you were courting, or what are the things that gives both of you joy? So when you are spending quality time together, you are going to connect. Because communication, some people can spend large number of time and hours together and they may end up not discussing anything. So you want to know what you are going to be discussing when you are spending quality time together. What are you discussing? It is very, very important. So having a smart relationship goals for 2023 is going to help you. And you want to encourage each other in individuals' goals. You want to include it as part of your relationship goals for 2023. We're talking about setting relationship goals. It is very, very important for couple to set relationship goals. What are the parameters you want to include, including time? What you want to allocate time to each of these parameters and the metrics in your relationship goals, smart relationship goals. Encouraging each other on individuals' goals, it matters. That is the reason why you will not be tired of each other. When a spouse is going to school and the other is sitting, then you know that as time goes on, one spouse is going to be like high up there and another one is going to be like here. It's going to be like this. So both of you want to encourage each other, carry each other along in your own individual goals. It's going to make both of you feel comfortable to achieve together so that no one is left out. So setting smart relationship goals and including encouraging each other in individuals' goals as one of the parameters, the metrics, when you are setting your goals. It is very, very important. Very important. And loving each other unconditionally. Loving each other unconditionally to create a lasting love is another thing that you want to include in your relationship goals for 2023. You can't say because my wife is gaining weight, or my partner, both of you are in relationship, my partner is gaining weight, so the love is going to be is decreasing. No, you want to include in your relationship goals to love your partner and your spouse unconditionally till the end of time that both of you are together. You don't want to love your partner because your partner has money now. Because you have money now, I'm going to love you for now. No. Whether your partner has money or does not have money, you want to love your partner. Is one of the metrics that you want to include when you are setting your relationship goals. And if what is making your partner not to have money, is it because the job that your partner is doing is not giving, is not paying your partner the right amount of money that both of you need? How can your partner increase the income? You want to look into that. It's part of the thing that you should include in your smart relationship goal for 2023. It is very, very important. Relationship goals is very important. A relationship without goals is just like open-ended relationship. That's the reason why you can see people, they are in relationship for 5, 7, 8 years. They've not even getting a proposal. They don't even know where that proposal, the relationship is going, whether that relationship is going to land to marriage or not. They don't even know. You want to know because you are setting and you are reviewing that relationship. When you have a relationship goal, it will help you to review your relationship goals. Where are we when we started? Where are we right now? Where are we heading to? It is very, very important to have smart relationship goals. Very important. It will give you the sense of direction. It will help both of you to know what you are working towards, what you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, and when you want to achieve that thing. With prayers, yes. Because we can be praying. If we don't have goals, prayer is not just going to work. Prayer is going to land on a fertile ground. Your goals is a fertile ground that you have been praying upon, that God is going to breathe upon, and the fruit of your goals will germinate. You don't want to be praying the goddess prayers without goals. As Christians, yes. As Christians, in personal life, we want to have goals. In relationship, we want to have goals. In finances, we want to have goals. We just don't want to, as money is coming in, we are just spending without goals. No, it's not going to. Life is not going to make sense. It's not going to be meaningful. It's not going to yield fruits. We want to have goals. Goals in everything. Goals in everything that we do. Everything, including relationship. Our goals must be smart. It must be specific. Specific is that you want to say, okay, for example, your career now. If you have a business that you sell, maybe you sell something, you sell wear clothes. When you want to have, yes, prayer. Prayer is the key. Leke, yes, I totally agree. Prayer is the key. But prayer will work on something that there must be something that we are praying upon. If somebody does not have goals and the person is just praying, God, make me a millionaire, make me a billionaire. How is the person going to be a billionaire? How is the person going to be a millionaire? If the person is not setting goals on what to do, how to achieve it, time to achieve it, and reviewing that goals. How am I progressing? How am I doing? Am I doing very well? Am I trying to get to do what I'm doing? What are the challenges that I'm facing? How am I going to resolve these challenges so that I can move forward? So there must be a goal. There must be a goal in each area of our life. For example, if somebody, when it comes to career now, if somebody is a sales manager, the person wants to be, I will learn new sales techniques. Is a goal to increase sales at my workspace or to increase sales at my business. That is a specific goal. You want to learn new sales technique to make sure that you can sell more. You also, when it comes to relationship, you want to learn about each other, getting to know each other. Maybe when you give a food to your spouse or your partner, that thing always trigger mood in him or her. You want to say, okay, for the first quarter of 2023, I want to learn the food that makes my spouse happy. I want to learn the food that makes my partner happy. That is the first quarter. You want to identify so that you can correct the issue of conflict when it comes to food or when it comes to communication. You want to know each other. What are the things that I say that makes my spouse, that irritate my spouse, that does not make my spouse to smile or laugh at times? You want to get to know. You pay attention more. Maybe the first quarter of 2023, you want to pay attention. Getting to know each other is a parameter that you should include in your smart relationship goals. When it comes to business, my goal is to double my sales in 4 months. That is when it comes to professional. That is measurable. Maybe for the first 6 months of next year, I want to know how my spouse or how my partner will know me more. Then there must be something that you are going to do on your part, either to be talking more about what you want your partner to know about you, about your belief system. I want my partner to know more about my belief system for the first quarter of 2023. Okay, my belief system is that I don't believe in polygamy. Yes, that is your belief system. I don't believe in cheating. I don't believe in lies. I like to fast. I like to pray. So if you keep talking more about that, within the first quarter of 2023, your partner or your spouse will know more about you. So that is a smart relationship. And if it's about business, your goal is to double your sales within the 4 months of 2023, then you know that you are measuring it. 4 months is time. I have been a sales associate for 2 years now. That is attainable. I have been a sales. You are measuring it. Okay, how long have you been on this sales? Okay, I started this business. This business every month is giving me maybe 200, 300. Okay, you want to look back. How much has the business been giving you? You want to double it. You have to be able to measure your business, how your business is growing. Also, you want to be able to measure your relationship. How is your relationship going? When you first started, are you talking about, okay, knowing each other? After 3 months, you should be talking about how do you want to progress about your business. Then the next 3 months, maybe you want to start talking about how you want to rent a home of your own. Because if your relationship is going to lead to marriage, both of you are going to have a place to stay. For you, both of you to have a place to stay, you and your spouse should be talking about how both of you are going to, how your spouse is going to, your partner or your spouse to be, is going to rent an apartment. Then you know that the relationship already graduates from getting to know each other, already graduates to business, making more money. From making more money, you're already talking about how you are going to rent an apartment. Maybe from renting an apartment, after renting an apartment, you want to start talking about how you are going to buy a car or a bicycle or something. You know that you are graduating from one thing to another. That is a smart relationship. A specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely relationship. A relationship that is not progressing from one step to another, it's not, you will know that that relationship is not a good relationship. It's not a relationship that is going to save you time when it comes to your destiny fulfillment. It's a relationship that is going to waste your time. Nobody wants to waste their time. I don't want to waste my time regarding anything. So when you are in a relationship for 5 years and the person that you have been in a relationship with for 5 years is not talking about proposing, is not talking about getting an apartment, is not talking about your business interest, is not talking about your development and growth, you know that that relationship has no goal. Then you should not find yourself in such a relationship. Some people will say, oh, I've been with this guy for like 5 years. I've known every member of the family, and the person has not proposed to you. You are number one single. If you are in a relationship for 5 years and the guy has never talked about your growth, your development, how he's going to rent an apartment, or how you are going to do premarital counseling, or how he's going to propose, then you know that you are number one single. Anybody can know anybody's family. Do you know the number of ladies that already know the guy's family or the lady's family? So we don't want to, as we are getting closer to the end of year 2022 and getting ready to cross over to 2023, we should have smart relationship goals. Smart relationship, even as married, we should have smart relationship goals. Personally and professionally, very, very important. Measurable business, yes, monthly. Measure your business monthly. Measure your relationship, yes, Leke, very important. And our spiritual life too as well. We need to measure our spiritual life. Maybe before, on last month, we wake up in the morning. First thing is that we read our Bible, we pray. And now we discover that when we wake up, we just go to social media and just start flipping phone. Then that means that we are not growing. We should grow. We have to have goals in every department of our life. It's just that in this chart, I'm focusing on relationship goals. We should have financial goal, personal goal, professional goal, relationship goals. Everything about us, we should have goals, because goals help us. Smart goals help us to know the direction where we are going, to measure the level where we started and where we are right now, and know where we are going, and to know whether what we set that we want to do is something that is realistic, something that is reasonable, something that we can achieve, not a Herculean task. Herculean task means that something that we cannot achieve. We just set it, we just say we are going to do it out of excitement. No, it should be something that we can achieve. It should be something that we can achieve within a very short period of time, because we want to see results. It should be something, yes, that is attainable. It should be relevant. A goal should be relevant. Any goal that is not relevant is not a goal to us. It's just like a gibberish. It's a gibberish thing. It's like something that is unreasonable. So a goal, it must be something that is relevant to our life. It must be relevant to our destiny. Is it relevant to our business, relevant to our relationship, relevant to our personal life, our growth, our development? So as we are preparing to cross into 2023 now, I implore every of my fans and my followers, please try to have a relationship goal. Develop a relationship goal when it comes to your relationship. Because all this breakfast that we keep seeing is because people forget, or they don't count it to be something necessary. They don't take it to be something important to have a relationship goal. Some people may have at the beginning of the year, you will see a lot of people, they will say they have resolution, New Year resolution. This New Year resolution is kind of like a goal, but it's just that they are not measuring it. They are not attainable. It's something that they just say out of excitement, out of passion. They say that out of passion. When they say it out of passion, they may not follow it up. They may not measure it. It may be relevant to them, but it may be specific and relevant to them, but they may not measure it, and it may not be attainable, and it may not be timely. So resolution may be specific, it may be specific and relevant, but usually resolution always lack measuring metrics. It always lack attainability, and always lack time. So I don't want you to just have a resolution. Because of that, I don't want you to have resolution. I want each and every one of us to have goals, smart goals that will be specific to us, that will be measurable, that we can measure where we are going, that will be attainable as in that is reasonable, that we can achieve, and should be relevant to us spiritually, physically, and financially, relationship wise, destiny wise. So, and as to have time that we want to do it, because we don't want to waste our time. Even the Bible says there is time for everything. Time to plant, and time to reap. So that is the reason why we want to ensure that our goals, we allocate time that we want to do each of those things, metrics in our goals. So, and we also want to know that our goals is something that we can look back and say, okay, I think we have done great. We have done great. So I'm imploring all my followers, all my fans, I'm imploring you, especially because one of the goals of this channel is marriage. And marriage, before you can stay in marriage, you have to have positive relationship. And to have positive relationship, you want to have smart relationship goals that you will follow, that you will see that, okay, I'm seeing results with what I'm doing, and that will check you up when you are stepping out of the boundary of that relationship. So it is very, very important. So thank you so much, everyone that has been here, for people that have seen this, and for people that will still watch later. The only favor you can do is, when you come across this, is just to press love and like, and to share to all people that you want to learn. Let us all grow together. As you know, this channel is all about style, faith, media, and marriage. It's all about bringing the real life situations to change the lives of people. You can follow me on all the social media. Stay connected. You can follow me on, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link on this video. And if you go to the About tab on the page, on this page, you will see the link to my YouTube channel there. I have tons and tons of videos there that you can watch. I can't bring all of them to Facebook, but you have tons of videos there to grow. You can also follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. Follow me there, and feel free, if you have any particular topic that you want me to create, to talk about and to create a video on, put it at the comment section of this and I will surely reply to you, and I will do the video on it. Also, thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Until I see you in my next chat and my next video, remain blessed. I wish you all Happy New Year in advance. Happy New Year in advance. 2023 is going to be a year of surplus, a year of double blessing, multiple blessing, a year of happiness, a year of thanksgiving, pleasant testimony, elevation, promotion. I pray that the Lord will be with all of us, and we will not suffer any form of setback. It shall be well with each and every one of us. Till I see you in my next video, remain blessed. Thank you. God bless.